think of the eye as a picture, and my job is to create a beautiful frame around it to accentuate its beauty. My name is Mark Glasgold, and I am a board-certified facial plastic surgeon at the Glasgold Group in Highland Park, New Jersey. The appearance of a fat bag bulging under the eye and a shadow or hollow which shows us where the lower eyelid ends and the cheek begins is typical of the aging process. Contouring the lower eyelid to blend into the cheek is what creates a beautiful frame for the eye. In this patient, after a lower eye and midface fat transfer, we are unable to tell where the lower eyelid ends and the cheek starts, which is the hallmark of a beautiful, youthful face. Eliminating the hollow or shadow that separates the eye from the cheek is accomplished by filling in the hollow and removing the fat bags. Unfortunately, typical approaches to the lower eyelid have focused on removing fat and tightening skin, which produces a result that, while an improvement, has that done quality, because there is still a hollow between the lower eyelid and cheek. Over the years, I have found wrinkly lower eyelid skin to be very problematic. Every patient comes in pulling up the skin of the lower lid. However, the typical lower lid skin excision has produced many unhappy patients with round eyes. The minimal rounding that you see in this patient was not considered a complication by her surgeon, even though the patient is extremely dissatisfied. To eliminate the risk of this, I do not make an incision under the eyelid. Instead, I fill in the hollow with either Restylane or the patient's own fat. Restylane will last about a year and is an easy office procedure, while fat transfer is a more permanent surgical procedure, which is usually done along with removing the fat bags. A smooth curve from the lower eyelid to the lower face is the hallmark of youth and beauty, and the cheek shadow is one of the hallmarks of facial aging. It is very common for us to fill in the middle of the cheek at the same time we are working on the lower lid. These procedures will restore a youthful frame to the eye that is the hallmark of natural appearing rejuvenation.